right. All right, first player is Dwayne Wade. Right? 3-time champion, 13-time All-Star selection, right? Player number 2, James Harden. 10-time All-Star, 2018 MVP, 4-time scoring champion. Right? Doesn't have rings, but great at what he does. Number 3, Kevin Garnett. Right? 2004 MVP, 15-time All-Star. Right? Defensive Player of the Year and has a champion with Jason Tatum's Celtics. Last player is Allen Iverson. 2001 MVP, 11-time All-Star. All right? Those are your 4. All right? Do you guys need me to repeat them?
No. I already know who I picked to go.
All right. Now, I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to talk amongst yourselves. All right? 5 minutes on the clock. All right. You guys got to figure it out.
Sure. All right. So you need to vote. Vote first. Everybody say who their player is on 3. Okay.
Who's coming out?
Yeah. Everybody just say it. Just shout it out when I get to 3. 1, 2, 3.
James Harden.
James Harden.
Mm-hmm. Repeat the machine.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You better make your cases. Make your cases.
Well, here's my case. It's not even hard. The way he plays, the flopping, and also he always implodes when it counts. When they need him the most, he's never there. He's a cancer in the locker room. He comes back out of shape when he comes back for the season. He's Luka, just with an attitude. Everybody likes Luka, but nobody likes him. And, you know, people want to say that he's a great shooter, great scorer. He's top this, he's top that. He didn't deserve to be in the top 75. He shouldn't even been mentioned. I'm sorry. He didn't deserve that MVP, in my opinion, that year. He didn't deserve that. They gave it to him just because it was the thing to do. And everybody was talking about it. That was a media grab. That's all that was, in my opinion. But that's my take. Y'all have at it.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
James Harden is my pick to go. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. I mean, him and Iverson were the only ones on that list who hasn't won a chip. But Iverson played with heart. I would pick Iverson over James Harden any time of the week, twice on Sunday. James Harden, once again, you know, another playoff failure with my Clippers, by the way, just last week. He's not a top 75 player. I just think he scores so much points because of this era of no defense being played. And I think this is probably one of the easiest and unanimous decisions that we will have as a group on voting on who needs to be taken out.
All right. My case is simple. He's never in shape. The one thing as a coach, the one thing I say is that you really can't control wins or losses. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things that goes into it, but what you can control is your effort. And he was, like I said, Luka last week, he has all this energy for offense, but then refuses to play defense. Like, he hasn't stopped anybody. And unfortunately, I think Kobe Bryant did an interview with Tracy McGrady one time, and he talked about how James Harden's style will never win a title because he doesn't put the defense in conflict, and it's easier in a 7-game series and a playoff series to prepare for him because he doesn't do anything without the ball, and he has the ball at the top of the key, so it's easy for the defense to focus on him. And James Harden heard that from Kobe Bryant and did not change his game whatsoever. And so to me, it's simple. I think he's probably the most overrated player in NBA history to me. There's multiple teams that's given him the keys to the car, and I don't understand why. It started off, he's been consistent, though, of not showing up. He didn't show up with OKC. When OKC played the Miami Heat in the finals, he was ghost then. And everywhere he's been, when it comes down to it, he's ghost. I think he is what people think Jason Tatum is. That's who James Harden is. This guy who puts up a bunch of points, but when it's nut crunching time, he will not show up. He will not play defense. He is not a good leader. And if anything doesn't go his way, he tries to leave. So for those reasons, erase everything he's ever done. Erase the falling into people and drawing all the free throws that he got and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, he had a 36 or 35 point per game season, but he probably scored half of those from the free throw line off BS offensive moves that you can't.
Exactly.
That you just falling into people. I mean, you're not even trying to score. You're just trying to get to the line. So to me, his game is whack. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Probably be cool in the AAU, probably be cool at the park, but not in the NBA team. And I'm glad he's never played for the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's what I meant by when I said the way he plays. Exactly what you just said. Plus, his beard is nasty. His beard.
With that being said, I'm taking off KG. No, I'm just playing.
All right. Well,
we gonna fight.
Listen, you all agreed on James Harden, and it was a unanimous decision. I was shocked at how quickly y'all came together in unison, and I do believe you all made great points. Like, if I was in the panel, I'd probably agree. But let's actually see what the machine said. So we was listening to everything you said, and fingers crossed. Let's see.
Kevin Garnett is erased.
What?
The elimination of Kevin Garnett minimally disrupts
we need a
NBA
retry.
history. He won one championship, but his legacy was largely emotional, not foundational. Unlike Iverson, he did not shift culture. Unlike Wade, he did not anchor multiple title runs. Unlike Harden, his offensive influence was minimal to modern gameplay. Result, erase Garnett.
Damn, y'all lost. Anybody have a rebuttal for them?
Me and the machine need to square up. That's what we
I already see. I'm Draymond. That machine is Jordan Poole. I already see how this is.
Wow. I mean, listen, you guys put up some real good points. But I'm not biased to the machine, but do you agree with anything the machine said?
No.
What do you disagree with?
Well, I agree with one line. I agree that his offensive game was not as impactful as others, but it doesn't matter.
He always had great scorers around him. He had Marbury. He had when he first started. Even when the T-Wolves, that year he won the MVP, he had Sprewell and Troy Hudson as teammates. And then when he goes to Boston, he had Ray Allen and
Truth
and Paul Pierce. So he never really had to be that number one scorer. But he can score.
And he earned his MVP. Mm-hmm. He wasn't just given his like James Harden was. He earned it.
Well, listen, next week we're gonna make James Harden the topic of something. The original thought I had was that we would eliminate both of them from history if y'all got it wrong, but that's a little bit too harsh. But you tried your best. You actually did give good points. You just didn't agree with the machine, and sometimes that happens.
The machine is drunk.